Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Nirgo, Chief Executive Girlfriend, FirstWivesWorld.com. Today's topic, 3 things you need to know before getting back in the sack post-divorce. Victoria Zdrok, our resident sexpert, here to address a very big topic. And the 3 things are, and we're going to take them whatever order you think we should, STDs and how to avoid them, feeling comfortable with your body image, and being comfortable with a new person, which is the critical first issue.
Well, I think the first issue is to be comfortable with your own body, because a lot of women, especially if they were in a bad relationship, they'll carry over some of the criticism that their ex might have had into the new relationship. And it really affected their self-esteem. They internalized the statements maybe of their ex.
Absolutely.
And now they have to get over it to move on. For instance, you know, your ex might have told you, you know, you have a big butt. And now you have this thing that everybody thinks you have a big butt. But the new man might love them really big. And so you
Where's
have
that
to...
whole group? We should like cordon off the guys who like the big butts and the ones who don't. There should be like ropes.
Yeah, so
that's where you know which direction you're going in.
Think of it as tabula rasa. You have to erase your mind, and basically there's someone out there who loves your type. And this guy, the new guy you're dating, he loves the way you are. So don't start complaining, you know, I'm uncomfortable, don't flaunt it.
Very hard to get over, though, a
very
predetermined idea that you don't live up to a certain body part in your own mind, right?
The other thing you got to remember is we are harder on ourselves. We women are very hard on ourselves. Actually, men prefer more voluptuous women. So, like in many studies, they would show different pictures of body types to men and women. Women would consistently pick the thinner body type that they like.
Right.
And they would say, this is the type that men would prefer. Men consistently pick the bigger, the more voluptuous body type. So we actually think men want us really skinny, whereas they don't. They love the curves.
Now we're talking some kind of genius these guys have.
They love the curves.
Good to get
to
the
point. They love some meat on the bones. They don't want the skinny woman.
Okay, let's keep that theme going. I like that a lot.
And also, they do not notice all those little imperfections that we studied in the mirror. They don't notice the cellulite. They don't notice the stretch marks as much. And if you know,
I don't know about that. I think it's going to be hard for a woman to turn that off in her head. So should a newly divorced woman or someone out there again change the lighting in her home?
Well, that's a good idea. The lighting is good for ourselves. And again,
right.
knowing what you look good at. You know, for instance, if you're not uncomfortable with your maybe waist or whatever, then put on a nice corset. The guy's not going to think she's covering her waist. He's going to think, wow, what a great corset.
Oh, it's distraction techniques. Very important.
And men love lingerie. So just go out there, get yourself some nice lingerie, and get over whatever your ex said wasn't
I'm getting
right.
a funny visual. You get the lingerie, you throw it the other side of the room while you run to the bed naked. I like that idea too. Okay, STDs, no small topic.
Yeah.
And I think it's very awkward for women to start, who have been in a relationship for a long time, marriage, to go again and worry about this. As an example, here's what the women look like I've seen go out and try and buy condoms for the first time. Something like this. And they get to the counter and then they hope to God nobody sees them.
It's very
Any advice?
Well, there's stores that make it easier to buy condoms. For instance, various boutiques that sell adult toys. You can actually, usually women there are very friendly, and you can pick different things there. Much easier than to buy it at a gas station or CVS. So I would recommend those.
Where they come running out after you and go, wait, you forgot these.
Yeah, like
you're trying to make the getaway.
Yeah, here we have the Romantic Depot, and I'm sure everywhere all over the country there's these stores that kind of adult novelty stores.
So all permission, you're giving women permission, go there.
Yeah, go
Should they use cash only? Because they're leaving that credit card behind us.
Well, that's the thing, is you could really look around, you can try them. Usually women behind the counter, and they're very friendly. So it's where you buy them.
Very encouraging, important. Sex and sexuality and sensuality from a sexpert. Great advice. Finally, being comfortable with a new gentleman or a new partner. Any advice?
Well, the other thing that women tend to do is they want to please. So they think of pleasing a man and they forget about their own pleasure. What they do a lot is, psychologists call it spectatoring. They worry too much about what they're doing or how they're looking, and that results in response anxiety.
They forget why they're there.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
The whole time they're like, well, I wonder if from this perspective, my cellulite's showing, if my hair's messed up or whatever.
So exactly on the money.
Or whatever. And instead, this is called response, or they're thinking, well, maybe I'm taking taking too long. Maybe I should just fake it because
So shedding inhibitions is a
very important. And remember,
topic.
it's about your pleasure. You have to pursue your pleasure.
A new life, a new attitude, a new approach to your own pleasure. And Dr. Victoria Zdrok, an ongoing expert in the area of sex, our resident sexpert here at FirstWivesWorld.com. Thank you so much.